Hello. Hi. Welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today's pick a card, which I'm so sorry I did not realize what the date was today, that I'm a little bit late on this one, but it's what's happening for you, pick a card. Now, I did something a little bit different this time around. I mean, of course, everything's all different again. So I started off with what you're facing, and I used Harry Potter inspiration cards. Then I wanted to see what was holding you back, so I pulled some self-truth cards, and then what to embody in order to not be held back anymore. I used animal spirit in order to figure that one out. And then I also just, for the fun of it, I wanted to see what blessings are coming in, who's coming towards you, what they want. And then I pulled some advice. I used angel cards, and I used some of my black cards, which I haven't used in a while. And then I wanted to pull songs that you would hear during this month, because I did it last month and I personally liked it. Like, I heard almost every single song that I had picked. I also heard a lot of other songs I picked for other people too, but I do listen to a lot of fucking music, so it's not really that surprising. But either way, so here's what you got for your piles. For my pile 1, we have the dog that's stuck, so we're calling it stuck. For my pile 2, we have the drum set, but we're calling it drums because, that's what it is. For my pile 3, we're going to just call it driver, but it's called, it's driver picks the music, shotgun shuts his cake hole. I don't know why, but I've had the worst diarrhea of mouth today. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Timestamps are in the description box below. I just would like to ask you guys, do you guys think I should do a live pick a card reading? I've been thinking about it on and off for a while now, and I'd really love your guys's your intake. Do you guys think I should do one or what? Let me know in the comments below, please. It'd be very much appreciated. I also wanted to say a huge thank you for all the subscriptions, the likes, the comments. They mean the fucking world to me. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you guys. All right, now let's move into the pick a card. All right, so I'll see you at your pile. See you there. All right, we're going to put these over here. Really? I was doing really good without you. Do you think I need your help? Is that what's up? Because, Fred, I've been doing this for years. Good point, but I still don't know, mister. Wow. This one will just not work with me today. Wow, your breathing's a little bit off, baby boy. You're okay there? You're fine. Alright. Alright. Blessings. You're so cute, my handsome little boy, with your loud purring and your cute little face. You're still smelling. I'm doing a video, and you shit right next to me. It was so rude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. You're a jerk, but you're not that big of a jerk. That's what I don't get about you. Some days you cool, some days I don't like you. I think today I might like you. Kind of cute. You kind of got this cute little purring thing going on today. That is so cool. Yes, baby boy. I know. You just gotta have something on me at all times. Okay, my pile one. If you chose this stuck charm, this is your pile. My cat Fred decided to join me, so he's right up here. Alright, so I'm going to start with your blessings, and then I'm going to go into what is it you're facing this month, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I've seen this through a couple of your cards you have here. A blessing that's coming in for you is technically the card says a blessing on the senses, the world. That's a blessing on the senses that gift the world to you. But I see, when I look at this card, I always think as like a gift coming in for you, like a psychic gift or some kind of spiritual gift. There's also could be a genuine actual gift that's coming in. I'm seeing a lot of gold here, so it could be like something that's gold. Somebody could have allergies and they could be acting up right now. But you have right here that you're going to have a gift coming to you. And I do feel like it is something that is a bit, I'm feeling like it's a spiritual gift. It's something that, see, look, there's Fred right there. He just had to be in it. You know, you're heavy. You really are. He's sitting on the back of my neck, or like my back. It's weird. Okay, so you definitely have a blessing that's coming in the form of a gift, some sort of a, like a gift, like a psychic gift or a spiritual gift. You have that here, but you have right here, you are so fucking gifted, you're not using your talents to full capacity. But I feel like it's because you don't quite know how to use it to its full capacity, or you're just not 100% sure how. Seeing as you chose the dog that's inside of the circle, I feel like you feel very stuck at the moment, that you may feel stuck when it comes to relationships, because you do have relationships right here, which I'll get into in a moment. But you also have like, because you also have running in circles, confused as fuck, and not learning. So there's like something about a certain relationship that you're not learning completely. But I feel like once you do learn it, you'll start to understand how, like, I feel like you're not using your spiritual gift when it comes to this relationship. You're like confused by it. It's because you're not using your intuition. You're not listening to what your gut's telling you about this particular relationship. Okay, so I am going to jump into this card and see what it is. Give me one moment. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but a great deal more to stand up to your friends. Do you find the statement to be true? Think about the last time you confronted another person. Was it a friend or an enemy? How did that change the dynamic of the confrontation? Do you feel like there is some sort of a confrontation that is coming up for you? I think it's something that you need to do. I feel like it's standing up for yourself or standing up for something you may believe in, and it's maybe something this person doesn't like. I feel like this person keeps you stuck. It may not be intentional, but it could be intentional. I do kind of get an intentional feel that this person wants to keep you stuck because it's like it betters for them. Really? That's what you're going to do. Don't be a jerk. Fred, you're sliding. You're falling. You're going to take over my chair. Thank you. You know, there's like 3 other chairs in this room. He's upset with me. Okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty much... I also do find this statement to be true. Like, I think it's easier to go up to your enemy and be like, hey, you've got issues. I don't particularly really like you. This is what you really need to work on. But when it comes to a friend, sometimes it's harder to stand up to a friend because you don't want to hurt their feelings. But at the same time, you got to stand up for yourself. Nobody else is going to stand up for you. You have to stand up for you, okay? Not only that, but like if they're doing something you don't feel comfortable with or they're hurting you in some kind of a way, then they don't need to be in your life, and that's not a friend. So just keep that in mind as well. But if it is a friend and they just like, don't really think you should be doing something, why don't you just tell them, hey, this is what I want to do, so this is what I'm going to do. It's my life. Let me live my life according to my, the way I want to. You're not in control of it. Like, you got to stand up for yourself, I feel like, when it comes to a certain situation. I also do feel like there is a romantic, there's something about romance as well. So maybe you need to stand up to somebody in a relationship, or you need to confront somebody that you are afraid to confront about maybe your feelings. All right. What is holding you back? What am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's still action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. Now, I love these cards, okay, because I use these cards almost on a daily basis. When I'm feeling like messed up, I'll like look at them and stuff. But like, they're really helpful because they really make you think about, the truth, like they are your soul truth, So like, what is it that you are grateful for right now? It could be the simplest things too, honest to goodness. Like, that's what I started off with when I would first get this card, for like the first 3 things that, would come to mind. Like, I'm grateful that I have the money to pay my bills, enough money to pay my bills. I am grateful that I have a house over my head that covers me from rain and damage and the winds. Just like things as simple as that, because you don't know when things can be taken away from you. And if you've lived some harsh lives, there are things that you should be very grateful for in your life, because it can be taken away from you in an instant. I'm also very grateful for the people that I have around me, my family, my sister and my mom. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be here. Like, there are just things like that. Like, I feel like just being a little more grateful for the things that you have in your life, and taking a look at the things that you have and be grateful for it, and be in that grateful state. And plus, when you're in that grateful state, I swear to goodness, like, things really start happening for you. Like, blessings left and right keep popping up to you, like. So just try to stay grateful, look at the things that you are grateful for and concentrate on it. Why are you grateful for those things? Be happy about it. Be in that moment. All right, what do you need to embody in order to get past this? You have clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So there could be somebody that is interested in romance with you. And I definitely feel like you have the resources you need around you, like, including if it's like if you are interested in somebody and you're just afraid to tell them how you feel because you've never had to tell somebody, and it's like you have to stand up to the people around you because maybe they don't think this person's right for you, or they don't think this person's good for you. You tell them, hey, this is my decision and this is what I truly think, and if you don't agree with it, then fuck off. I mean, don't use those particular words, but it's like that kind of thing. And I do feel like sometimes, like, we always think that there are no solutions to the problems that we have at hand, including because most of the time we feel like the problems that we're in. I'm going to bring this up a little bit so you can look at me. And I'm sorry about the background. Everything's changing. Well, not really. This isn't changing. This is staying, but yeah. But I do feel like when we're dealing with certain problems at the time, including since it seems like such a big problem, and it feels like we don't have anybody having our backs, or like we're never going to find a solution. But sometimes a solution's easier to find than we realize, including when we ask for help. It is such a hard thing to do sometimes when you have so much pride to ask for help, but I do feel like sometimes you really need to, including with people that you trust. And I believe that you are very smart. You take action. You're a light worker. You're somebody that knows exactly what you're doing. And it is so crazy. Before I started doing this reading, I was like, this person's a light worker. The pile 1 is a light worker. I can just tell. I didn't see like any of the cards except this one right here first. Like that, I think that was the only card I saw. And I saw a couple of the Zodiac, but I didn't really look at any of the other cards because, I was trying to concentrate on picking for the piles. But I was just like, I know that pile 1's a light worker. They're just feeling really stuck right now. They're feeling lost inside of their head. There's something going on that they just don't feel, too happy about. But it's interesting because, like, I feel like once you make this breakthrough, which is I feel like an inner breakthrough, it's something within yourself that you have to work out. I feel like once you do that, once you take the courage it is to say something to the, because there is somebody around you that may think that somebody that you want to be with or you are in a relationship with is not good enough or isn't going to make you happy. Again, it's your life, and if you feel like this person is right for you, if you feel like this is the one for you, then you need to stick up to that person and be like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about, and I'm sorry that you feel that way, but this is how I feel, and seeing as I'm the one living my life, I'm going to do what I choose to do. Like, you have to stick up for yourself when it comes to everything, you know, like relationships where you're like very close to somebody, or like a relationship where you want to be close to somebody. There's also something in maybe stepping out of your comfort zone and just saying something to this person that you're interested in. I feel like that could be for something specific. Okay, we're going to move into, I did all of these. Who is coming in towards you and what they want. So we have Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, and Taurus. You could be working with a Capricorn, or you could be working towards a Capricorn, and this Capricorn, your hard work is paying off, but you need to remember to take time to breathe out and just step out of your comfort zone. When it comes to a Scorpio, it's time for you to release negativity. You may actually resolve something with a Scorpio. Somebody may come into your life, and it may just have it somewhere in their charts, but it's like they want to work something out with you. Luck is on your side when it comes to a Sagittarius, and don't let pride get in your way when it comes to a Leo. I feel like you might just have a disagreement with a Leo, like, because you're two very different people, and it's like you just may have a disagreement with this person. And there's also something in like being too afraid to ask for something because you're not used to being in that stand. Don't be afraid to ask for it. If you need something, everybody needs help at some point in their life, you know, so just go for it. And then your dreams need a practical plan. So I do feel like there is a Taurus that's asking you to have a practical plan to figure something out, because you may be like living some kind of a dream and it's not kind of really realistic. Like maybe, I don't know, somebody could be running low on money, or somebody could be running low on energy, and you need to just take time for yourself to figure this stuff out, what works for you. Now, so when it comes to one of these people coming towards you, I do have 4 cards that came out for why they're coming towards you. Somebody is a self-absorbed narcissist. It's a very one-sided relationship, and I keep getting Scorpio, like that keeps popping up in my mind, so that could be who that is relating to, but I feel like they just want to plan on love bombing you. You may just, may not just be interested in it. That's so crazy. I was looking at that. You also have masks. Somebody's not, there's 5 of them came out. Ooh, one hid. Somebody's not showing their true feelings. They're hiding how they feel. Like they're pretending like they don't have these feelings for you. So maybe that is... that could be talking about the Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo, or Taurus. You also have a sudden change that's coming. You're going to be hearing some shocking news. So one of these people is going to be coming towards you very soon, and is going to help you transform. There's some serious chemistry between the two of you with somebody. And this person, you're really going to like this person. This could be the Capricorn. You may have really deep feelings for them. They just may have it in their chart somewhere. You also have the relationship is over, no second chances, like the Grim Reaper came out. I do kind of feel like that has to deal with releasing negativity, and like don't let pride get in your way, letting something go, just letting it be. So that's kind of cool. Those ones all kind of worked out really nicely. Like they went well with each other. And then I also pulled some advice. We will look at that advice before we pick out the songs. All right, so your advice from the angels is, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So if you've been wondering if something is right for you, some sort of a venture, your answer is yes, this is perfect, and positive expectations, positive things will come from it. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Divine life purpose. So it's like interesting because like I do feel like you are trying to make the life changes that you need in order to work towards your divine life purpose. I feel like it's you've been doing a lot of work towards this. You also have keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So I do feel like somebody may try to like fight you on something or try to tell you no, you can't do this, but if you fight a little harder, you will get it. Do not take no for an answer when it comes to something you truly desire. You have, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So you could be in a marriage or you could be about to get married. But I do feel like whatever changes that need to be made will be made. And you have angels helping you with that. You have, you're a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. That is so cool. See, that's what I was going to say. When I was doing the cards, I was like, light worker. I know somebody's a light worker here. And like I said, I didn't even look at these because these didn't even come out so I could see them. But like, that's cool. I love this. Like, I love when you see your gift in full motion and you're just like, no way, dude. I knew that. I called that shit. Like, it makes me proud. You need to have moments like that and be proud of those moments, you know? You are very powerful. And then you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So you are going through this end. You do have angels watching over you, trying to help you out. They're trying to make sure that you don't stop going, that you keep going towards what you really want because your hard work is paying off. You may not see it, but it is paying off. Do not stop. You do not always see your goal that is about to happen. Okay? Like, I know you're exhausted. I know you're tired. Like, I know you feel stuck. But you're doing right. Keep going forward. Keep going towards your goal. Keep doing what it is that you feel is right. Because that is what you're supposed to be doing. You may not see it coming coming real. You may not see it coming to be. But it is, dude. It is. It is so fucking close, dude. It's like, it reminds me of this, like, I saw this comic a long time ago. It was like, there was two guys in a cave or something like that, and I think it was on like a TikTok thing, and they were chipping away at the ground, you know, and they were trying to get to the two diamonds. This one guy gave up and he walked away. If he would have gone just like two more really good dicks, he would have hit that diamond. And then you see somebody else that keeps going towards it. Here they're like almost halfway to where that guy was that had given up. They just keep going. They're not even trying to give up because they know that if they keep going, it's going to be right there. You know, like, you never know. But that's like the thing that kept popping up in my head. That's so cool. Now, when it comes to my advice cards that came out, you have, I feel like you're being prepared for a twin flame union. Now, twin flames don't necessarily mean you're supposed to be together. You do get that a lot. It's very romanticized, but it's not how it always happens. So I do feel like there is some kind of a union, and I just feel like in this union now, you guys could get together. I'm not saying that you guys aren't, you know, but it's just something that you're supposed to be doing. It is towards your divine purpose. You're supposed to do something together that inspires many others. That is the purpose of us, you know? So I do feel like that is something that's going to be happening for you very soon. You're being prepared for it. Your angels are preparing you for it. I do feel like that's why you're going through all of these changes. Yeah, and like I said, you have been feeling very confused, very like running in circles. You have find happiness in the little things. You can't control everything, but you can enjoy the good things. And I feel like that's why they're asking you to be grateful, to look for the things that you're grateful for. Because not everything's always going to be perfect. Life ain't perfect. But you can look for the things that you know are going to make you happy and concentrate on those things. And then you are so fucking gifted. You're not using your talents to full capacity. So, like, again, I told you that one came out earlier. And then there is energy vampire. Someone is draining you. And I did get that somebody is like a terrible person that was coming out through here. Somebody that's wearing a mask that's not showing their true feelings. That could be that person. It could also, I do feel like it's mainly the narcissist though. And I feel like you need to let that narcissist go. You need to walk away from it because it's just draining you. It's making you exhausted. You have clean your shit up. Get your act together. Get cleaning in your house. You have an unexpected visitor. And I was kind of getting, I feel like you are literally going to get an unexpected knock or somebody's just going to come to your house and it's going to surprise the fuck out of you. It's like you don't expect them to come. You're not expecting them to come. You're not expecting any visitors. But that's why they're asking you to clean your house up. Also, to get rid of things that no longer serve you. Like if you have things that are just sitting around your house that you're never going to use, be realistic about it. Are you going to get to it this year? Are you going to get to it within the next 4 years? Okay? If not, if the answer is no, get rid of it. I know, that sounds so freaking terrible, but it's the truth. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. And like, not only that, but it just takes up so much space for like something that could be just clean. And did you know that when you have a cluttered home, a cluttered house, your mind is cluttered, so you're constantly confused and constantly feeling stuck because you have all this clutter going on. When you clean the clutter up around you, you start to feel lighter, like you can do things, you know. That's why minimalists are always constantly doing things, because they don't, you know. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. You have right career. You are doing exactly as you should be. So if you had recently changed your career and you're like second guessing it because you feel like you're not doing as well as you thought you would, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. I know it's slow right now, but things will get better, okay? They really will. You just have to give it a little time, and you have to keep working your ass off to make this happen. That's how it happens, and you know that's how it happens. I know it's exhausting. Treat yourself. Have a treat day to yourself. Do something for you and only you. You know, do what makes you smile and happy, and that makes you want to go forward. Don't stop living life just because you're trying to make your dream happen, okay? You can live life and make your dream happen at the same fucking time. If anything, that's what you should do, because it'll make you happy. It'll make your heart happy. It'll make your soul happy. It'll help you heal in ways that you didn't know you needed to heal. You're in the right career. And then you have accident. Be careful. Something is up or off. So there is some accident that's going to be being taken. So I was seeing like a car accident, but it's not like really a car accident. It's like a love tap. Somebody like hits your car a little bit, maybe like part like coming out. But I also see somebody literally have an accident, like falling down, and like scraping their knee or screwing their leg up in some kind of way. So just be careful. There is some accident that's there for you, but I mean, everything always happens. There's also something about being something is off. So there could be people trying to keep a secret from you that you may not know or understand. Okay, and this is interesting. You have don't do it. It's not the right time. Stop being impatient. Take time to do research and wait. So there is something that I feel like you've had on your mind that you've been very impatient about. And it's like you want to start making things happen in that thing. Okay, so I don't think it's talking about your dreams, like your goals, like your career. I think it's more or less talking about like if it's a relationship that you really want to come into fruition. Like if it's a twin flame connection and you're wanting this to happen and you kind of force it, it's not going to happen. Don't force it. Be patient. Okay, things will happen in due time. Like you see things are happening for you, so don't be impatient about it and just try to force it. If you try to force it, it won't work and it'll take longer. And then you have spend times with family and friends, exchanging energies, talking, laughing, and smiling. So you'll be spending time with friends or family sometime this month, and it'll be really good for you because you'll be talking, you'll be laughing and smiling. You're going to exchange energies in a very positive way. Somebody might actually give you advice that you really need. Somebody may give you something that was once theirs that you had always admired. And I also feel like somebody may... I see somebody taking a selfie with a couple people, and like there's something about that selfie that they take with those people that they really love, and maybe putting it on some kind of profile picture or something. It's the first time I've ever got something like that. Alright, your songs are that you'll be hearing this month. Fuck You by Kaylee Morg. It's Not Over by Daughtry. Unstoppable by Saya. How do you say her name? Volcanoes by Fall Out Boy. Breaking Down by I Prevail. A Different Age by Current Joys. I Mean It by G-Eazy. I'm Not Mad by Halsey. Truth by Seether. Good song. Bad at Love by Halsey. Did I say that one? I think I did say that one. Sorry, it snuck up on me. Just Like a Pill by Pink. You might hear it a couple times then. I'm Not the Only One by Sam Smith. Oh, somebody's a cheater. Somebody's getting cheated on. I Bet My Life by Imagine Dragons. The irony in that one. Alright, so that's what I've got for you, my pile one. If it was helpful, please let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you're interested in any other videos that I have, check out my page. If you have requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. That's all I've got for you, so I'm going to move on to the next one. So maybe meet again. Bye! Ooh, that's a hard one. Not gonna lie, it's a bit of a harsh reading right here. It's starting to get hard again. Let's get a feel. It's kind of like the same as part one. A little bit. No, kind of. Let's get started. Okay, my pile 2. If you chose this drum set, this is your pile. Okay, so when I first chose the charms, one of the shrooms came out, and I do not like using the shrooms when I'm doing the pick a card, like the charms that the people choose from, so I put it back. But just so you know, it was the Moonstone one, so you might want to look into getting Moonstone. Crystal, gemstone, I'm not really sure which one that is, but either way, it might be something that you're interested in looking into. Also, listening to your intuition might be what it was trying to say, because I do not feel like you're really listening to your intuition looking at this pile, which is actually why I started smoking weed, because your pile is pretty much what I had like a couple months ago for myself. So I'm very sorry for what you're going through, first of all. And second of all, I'm going through like a sweaty phase and it's driving me crazy. Okay. I'm going to start off with things that are good, because that's what I like to do. So, the blessings that you have that are coming in, tell me I have to read it like this. It's so resiny. I'm not really liking my weed. Okay. A blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided, a blessing on a new venture, and a blessing on a new home. There's somebody that you need to confront, you need to talk to, okay? And I feel like you've known this for a while, that you need to talk to somebody. But it's interesting and kind of getting that there are two people you're supposed to talk to. Because, like, I feel like the one person that you'll be talking with, it's like a battle will, like, ensue between the both of you. Like, okay, so it could be like, okay, all right, it could be like a breakup. Oh, I'm starting to get cold again. Or it could be, I do feel like it could be maybe a breakup with somebody, or you need to just have a discussion with somebody that you're in a relationship with about maybe where things are going. I also see I too see 2 10s here, which to me is a cycle ending, a cycle commencing and starting a new cycle, a happier cycle usually. Excuse me. But I do feel like there is a battle or a argument with a person that you are in a relationship with, and there is a talk you're supposed to have with somebody that you're not in a relationship with. It's something that you cannot keep avoiding. I feel like there's something you're supposed to say to somebody that you keep avoiding. You keep not wanting to say, or you don't know how to say it to this person, so you keep avoiding it. But you can't avoid it anymore. Like, it's gotta happen. It's gonna happen whether you want it to happen or not. Like, that's just how things are. There's something about this. This blessing, because it is a blessing. You may not see it as a blessing. You may not see talking to this person that you're in a relationship with, like, about where this is headed. That may not seem like a blessing to you, but it really is, okay? It's a blessing to you because it's seeing where the relationship will go, if it's meant to go any further, or if you have learned all you can from each other and you each go your separate ways. But it could also be seeing if you guys want to continue to learn together, or maybe opening up to each other a little bit more and learning to grow with each other and going on to the next step in your relationship. Now, there is a new venture, so I do feel like there is something new that you're going to be starting. It could be a new job, it could be a new a new career, a new home, because I do see on a home, so you could be okay. So you could have just finished up school, or a job could have just ended, and you're about to come home, and this is your new venture. But there's something else that comes with it too. There's something in you, like Okay, so it could be like there's another like that's another conversation that you're not really wanting to have is when it comes to this new venture you'll be coming across somebody you know that you'll have to like cross paths with, and you have to have like a talk about something that you guys didn't like you didn't want to really talk about before. Maybe because it's you're unsure of what it is that you really want. Because you also do have we're gonna just jump into that. You have this is like what is holding you back. So this is soul truth. You have am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds and the limitations, get out of your head, and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Today's soul action. Ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Like, I don't know, something about what does your heart crave? So there is something that your heart's trying to tell you that you've been neglecting to listen to, that you've been ignoring on purpose, and you need to stop doing that because it's actually starting to hurt you. And it's just going to hurt you in the long run. So maybe, ow, Jerkenheimer motherfucker. Fuck. So you got to ask yourself what you really want. What is it that feels right to you? What does your heart truly want? And go for it. Take that step towards it because you're supposed to be moving towards it in the first place. That is what is truly right for you. And then I'm going to, since we did that, I'm going to see what it is that you need to embody in order to not be held back by this. You have magic. Choose to know the truth. Oh my gosh. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let go of the past and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. You also have mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. You have a lot of birds here. So you may actually get a lot of messages or like a lot of signs from birds. Like you have an owl here and you have a hummingbird as well. But you also have miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracles of happiness. So I feel like you are a joy bringer. You bring a lot of people around you joy. I feel like I heard the bread maker. You're the one that brings in the dough. You're the one that takes care of everybody, that protects. I was just talking about birds, and then the bird showed up to be by their, like, freaking nest. That is so crazy. Oh my gosh. Far more gifted than I realized. I'm sorry for the stretching. I'm still waking up. And I'm late. I'm so late for painting the rest of that bathroom. This kind of sucks because like $100 and something, but still. This has to get done first. Okay. So you bring a lot of people joy. You bring a lot of people, a lot actually. You bring them pretty much everything. And then you have this way of blessing the world and the people around you, probably at your work, like with positivity and love. You make them feel good about themselves. You like inspire them to keep doing better for themselves. Maybe there's something, maybe you used to do that and you don't use that so much anymore. Why the fuck is my throat being all weird? Give me a second. Got this, Chica. I do feel like you're facing a lot of adversities. You're facing a lot of challenges at the moment. And I do think you know in the long run it will make you stronger. You may have something that's tattooed on you somewhere, like saying something about being stronger. I am hearing a Batman phrase, but I know I'm going to fuck it up if I say it, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Okay. I do think you need to take a little more time to rest. I feel like you've been working so hard on blocking this, on ignoring this, on avoiding a certain situation. You've been putting so much work into avoiding this situation that you're exhausted. You're fucking tired. You're just you need a moment to your damn self. You need to take a nap, you know. That came out too. Take a nap. So you do kind of need to take a nap. Sorry if you can't read it. It's for me, not for you to read, but still. Anyway, so take your time to rest, embrace your psychic abilities. I do feel like there is something in ignoring maybe some kind of a psychic ability, maybe a connection that you have with somebody and you've been ignoring this connection on purpose. I feel like it's because you feel like it's like too magical, too unreal, too unbelievable for this to be, you know, maybe it's like with a specific person or something. But just so you fucking know, it don't work like that. It's not who you want it to be. It is who it is. That is that. You know, like I get it. Like I do get it. Sometimes we want it to be a specific person, and it's not that specific person, and that's okay because there's another person that's right for you, that's perfect for you. You may not understand at that point. You may not be at that point where that's the perfect person for you, but it's like that's it. Don't know why I'm telling you that. You need to let go of your past so you can make room for your better life. I do feel like you need to let go of something that's in your past that you're holding on to too tightly. You just need to let it go. And once you let it go, it will make the room that you need for your better life. It'll make room for this blessing, this new venture that's coming for you and a new home. It'll also clear something out for you in general and make you feel lighter, and like it's something about like a fog being lifted. It's like confusion going away. I do think that there is somebody lying to you that's very close to you, and you see that they're lying to you. You know they're lying to you about something, but you're again avoiding it. You're not wanting to pay that much close attention. Maybe it's because you're comfortable in the situation that you're in, but sorry dude, you gotta get a little uncomfortable to make your life a little bit better. But it'll only be uncomfortable for about 10-15 minutes. Sorry, I'm a little sarcastic today. Alright, so what you're going through currently, like through this month, is identity. You've got in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry becomes known as the Chosen One, a moniker he earns when he is prophesied that he is the only wizard capable of defeating Lord Voldemort. After everything Harry has been through, he courageously accepts this role as his duty and works with Professor Dumbledore to discover the truth about Voldemort's Horcrux. I can't say that fucking word. The cursed objects. Have you ever had a job or a role thrust upon you that you would have preferred not to accept? How did you handle the situation? Did it change how you thought about yourself? I do feel like there is a role or a job that you kind of... I feel like somebody got a job because they had to get it at that point. The job that they took was not what they really wanted, but it was good money. It's like it had good benefits. It's like it's something that they needed at that time. It could have been like you had just started a family and you like needed to find a job real quick because like for some reason, like we all have this about ourselves, that we always down ourselves. You didn't think your dreams would take you far enough to where you needed to be, and maybe at that time they didn't, or they weren't going to. But I do feel like you've been in this job for such a long time that it's actually started to change the way that you view yourself. I do feel like you may have gotten many promotions because you're very good at what you do. You're fucking talented. You are an amazing fucking person. Looking at all of these cards, I can tell you you're fucking amazing. I don't have to know you. I can feel your fucking energy. You're an amazing person, okay? Like, so you just have to remember that about yourself. And you need to also think about what is best for you. What do you truly want to do? What is right for you? Is this the right job for you? Is this the right career for you? Is this the right person for you? Can you see yourself with this person 20 years from now? Can you see yourself in this job 10 years from now? Are you the same person as you are right now? Do you want to change who you are? Are you happy with who you really are? I am sorry for asking you so many damn questions you're not prepared to answer. But you got to ask yourself these things. Not only because it betters yourself in the long run and brings you closer to your divine purpose, but also because these are things you've really got to think about, you know? Sometimes we don't want to ask ourselves the serious questions because we're afraid of the serious answers. But the answers might actually fucking shock you. You might be completely and utterly shocked by what you tell yourself, by what you learn about yourself, and by what you see as you let go of the things that you need to let go of, and you go towards the things that you need to go towards, the world will shock you. Okay. I feel like I'm giving you like a talk, and I'm not really meaning to. I just want to make things better for you and make you happier, you know? Okay, so I pulled some zodiac signs. I wanted to see who's coming towards you this month and why they're coming towards you. Like, what is their intentions? And the only two that came out for you were Virgo and Gemini. So, somebody here is a soulmate of yours. They have a soul connection with you. There is a lot of abundance that's coming in for you. You need to manifest exactly what it is so that what you want will come in for you. You also have gratitude. Be more grateful for what you have. I feel like you are a lot more grateful, and somebody's going to be very grateful for you. Somebody will be putting you in a very positive mindset. There is a third-party interference that is happening, and I do feel like, because it's right next to soulmates, and I didn't realize that I did that. But I put these two cards right next to each other, so I do feel like there is a soulmate, and I don't know why I thought you would see it over there. There is a soulmate and there is a seduction right here. So I do feel like there is a some kind of interference from your soulmate because of this. Maybe that's why they haven't come towards you. You also have somebody who's going to be taking a chance. They're going to be risking something, but they may not show you exactly what it is that they're trying to risk because they're afraid of what's going to happen. Somebody has options, many options, and they may not realize the options that they have. All right, the advice that I have for you from Moonology, we're going to go, it says, don't let your past hold you back. Nothing will come of the situation. Nothing is yet set in stone. Believe in the impossible. Your commitment is being tested. You are good enough, and communication is key. From the angel messages, you have yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. To help you heal, see the situation from the other person's point of view with compassion. Victory. Your desire is coming true. Keep up the good work. Take action. You are in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So there's something you need to take action on, and you know you need to take action on this. And you know what the truth is. You know exactly what it is you're supposed to do. Whatever you end up doing, like what you decide to do with what you take action with, it will happen for you. See something from another person's point of view. See things from a different perspective with compassion. Do some yoga or exercise. It'll really help you feel better about yourself. My advice cards for you is to choose happiness. You might be battling some depression. Face the truth. Stop lying to yourself, which is literally what this whole thing's been about. You're avoiding something and you gotta stop because it's not doing you any well. There is something you need to think it over because it may not be the best idea. Maybe how you talk to somebody or what you say to somebody. But you also have talked to someone. You need to get some shit off your shoulders. So there is somebody you need to talk to, and I feel like you've needed to talk it to with them. And right next to that, it says fix it. Take the steps to heal it. It's worth it. Get something new, clothes, crystals, stones, tattoos, or piercings. So you may get a new outfit, new crystals, a new stone, new tattoos, or a new piercing. There is something that you're going to be getting new for yourself this month. You're going to be doing something for you. I'm so proud of you. Go for you. Okay. Sorry. I get a little excited sometimes. And then you have do something for someone else. But I think it's more like talk to somebody, talking to somebody. You need to talk to this person to get things off your like chest. But you may actually need to do something for somebody as well. They may ask you to do something for them. Then, like I said before, you have taken naps. You need to rest a little bit more and take care of yourself. When your body's tired, listen to it. It's saying it's tired because it needs to go to sleep. People are supposed to sleep. We have to sleep. We have to get some sleep because we'll go crazy if we don't, literally. Then you have go with the flow. You can't control everything. So I do feel like you are a bit of a control freak. You like to control everything around you. That's all right. We always want to control things, including when we feel like we don't have control, we feel the need that we have to. But there are some things you cannot control. Like, you can control little things inside of your life, of course. I'm not saying you can't, and it's really great for you to feel like you have that control because, like, when you feel like you didn't have it for so long and then you finally have it, it's like, very empowering and very balancing. But there is some things, and I feel like when it comes to like this battle that can't be avoided, because I keep being drawn to that one, it keeps coming up. You can't control how it's going to go, but you can control what you say and how you say it, okay? You can be nice about things and truthful about things at the same time. And then you have treat others the way you want to be treated, which is so crazy because that's what my tattoo says right here. I'm not going to try to show it to you, but it says that. It says treat others the way you want to be. Because, you know, because you don't know what kind of a day somebody's having. So even if somebody's mean to you, don't be mean back to that person, you know. They could have a really shitty day. They could have shit their fucking pants, dude, and it's really embarrassing standing there in front of you, you know, with all that shit in their pants. You don't know what kind of day they're having. I'm just saying. So, when somebody's being mean to you, be nice back to them, okay? And not only that, but, like, putting more positivity in the world is way better than putting more negativity in the world. You know, we already got enough of that shit. We need more positivity, please. The connection is real. Whoever you think it is. Don't doubt this. So there is a connection that you've been doubting. Maybe you think it's too good to be true. That I feel like it is that soulmate of yours. That's a real connection. Do not doubt it. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And then you have change your thought process. You're not seeing things clearly. So there is something that you need to stop avoiding. There is something you need to look at clearly because you're not seeing it too clearly. And then you have liars. Coming out of the woodworks, truth coming to the lights. There is somebody that has been lying to you about something. I do feel, maybe that was the somebody that's not showing their hands. Maybe that's the third party. I do feel like the truth is coming out about this person, and it may be very surprising to you. Your songs that you may hear at some point during this month is Grenade by Bruno Mars. You Make Loving Fun by Fleetwood Mac. I Mean It by G-Eazy. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. You Don't Own Me by Say Grace. The original is better, but I don't remember who sings it. Love is a Battlefield by Pat Benatar. Oh my god, I love Pat Benatar, dude. I went to a concert of hers. I had a really bad migraine that day, but it was awesome. It Was Hard to Be Happy for You by the Lumineers. It's a good song. I'm wearing the Lumineers shirt. It's crazy. Hi, It's Me by Ashniko. That's a funny song. You should watch the music video. It's hilarious. It doesn't really make sense, but it's funny. Sober by Demi Lovato. I feel like it's going to be sober right now. Come Down by Bush. Oh my god, I love Bush. That man's voice, man, is like creaming my panties. Duality by Slipknot. That's another good song. They remind me of Twin Flames for some reason, but it could also be Soulmates. Alright, but that is all I've got for you in my pile 2. I hope this is helpful. If it is helpful, if it resonates with you in any way, please let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below how it resonates with you. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to check out other videos, go to my page. They're all timeless, except the ones that say the days on them. I mean, I guess technically it's still timeless, but like, I don't know. I usually do it for that intention that day. But either way, that's all I've got for you. I'm going to move on to pile 3 now, so maybe we meet again. Bye. I need a cigarette. happened before, and I don't know if I like it, to be honest with you. That really hurt. That was crazy. Great, now I look like I cried. You can't really do anything about it. It is what it is. Breathe, girlie, breathe. Okay, my pile 3. If you chose driver, this is yours. I'm sorry, I just had a coughing fit, so I just need to chill for a second. Alright, I'm going to start with blessings, and then I'm going to go into what you'll be facing. Then I'll go into what's holding you back and what you need to embody. Then I'll move into who's coming towards you this month and what their intentions are. And then we'll move into advice and then songs that you will hear this month. So a blessing that's coming in for you this month is peace of mind. I feel like if you've been going through, if you've had a lot of drama going on, if you've been feeling a lot of confusion, you're going to be feeling a lot more at peace now. If you felt unclear about something, I do feel like you'll be becoming a lot more clear about it as well. There's something about some kind of truth setting in, or hearing a truth, maybe settling on a truth about yourself. It's another possibility as well. I also feel like you could take a road trip, or you could be binge watching. You could be binge watching or a huge fan of Supernatural. Are you a Dean or a Sam girl or guy? Whichever floats your boat. Who's your favorite, Dean or Sam? So when I was younger, when I first started watching the show, I was a huge Sam fan. I was like obsessed with Sam. And then when I got older and I actually rewatched it, because I wasn't going to, we went through a period where we didn't have TV at all. So like when I did get TV again and I did rewatch it, which was until like it was like 25 when I rewatched all of them. And I became a huge Dean fan. I have not actually seen all of them because that last season I haven't watched. I'm really afraid to. It's going to make me cry. I already know it. But either way, yeah, I'm just curious. Let me know in the comments if you got this paddle. Let me know if you're a team or if you're a Team Sam or a Team Dean. I'm Team Dean. Okay, so the things that you're going to be facing this month, this one is Professor Umbridge is the nasty and ruthless professor of defense against the dark arts in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Why are you on my... Oh, it's fried. Though she really is a spy for the Ministry of Magic, Professor Umbridge delights in the power she has over students, subjecting those who defy her to terrible abuse. In a courageous act of resistance, Harry and his friends form a Dumbledore's army to study defense against the dark arts on their own. Have you ever had to deal with an authority figure, a teacher, boss, or parent, who abused their authority like Professor Umbridge? What sort of acts or resistance did you take to handle this situation? So if you feel like somebody is taking advantage of you a bit, who's abusing their power, what kind of resistance would you take or did you take in that situation? Hey! Get off my fucking cat! If you do that again, boy, I'm gonna whoop ya. I'm serious. We do not dominate in this house. Animals, man. 2 boys. Domination. Doesn't matter that they're different species. They still want to dominate. It's so fucking annoying. Okay. But yeah, so I do feel like there could be somebody that's definitely abusing their power that's around you, and that could have always been bothersome to you. I do feel like maybe that's what happened to you in the past. Maybe that's what you had walked away from, or that you need to walk away from. You also have relationships. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Ron becomes jealous of Harry when he is chosen to be a champion in the Triwizard Tournament. Have you ever been jealous of a friend or a loved one? How did that affect your relationship? Can you work to overcome those feelings? So, are you jealous of a friend or a loved one currently? And if you are, why are you jealous of this person? How does it affect your relationship with this person? And how can you work on overcoming these feelings? So did you know, and it's really actually interesting, that when you're jealous of somebody, the reason why you're jealous of them is because there is something about them that you really like, that you really want to have, you want to covet for yourself. You want it to be your own or be you. But the reason why you notice that in that person in the first place is because you have it within yourself as well. That person's just not afraid to show it or to do it or whatever it is that you're jealous of. So when you see that, don't be jealous, just bring it out yourself. You have that within yourself. And I know it's not easy to say, because sometimes it seems like a lot of people around you have more than you do. But that's not the truth, Some people have gone through
different thing. I mean, everybody's gone through different things, and some people could have gone through something that was very harsh, and it's like they're getting rewarded, and you could be jealous of that reward that they're getting. But there's no need to be, because you have your own reward that's coming for your own getting over this, or to accepting that you are jealous of this person. How can you change that of being jealous of this person? Can you do something along those lines as well? The answer is yes. You always can. Like, I do feel like maybe this jealousy could be affecting a relationship that you have with somebody, and I feel like you just need to take a closer look at maybe why you're jealous of this person, and can you put that into effect into your life so that you're not so jealous of this person, so you can be happy for them, you know? And then you have battling our fears. What brings you happiness when you are experiencing your darkest moments? So when you're feeling really down in the dumps and you're really upset, you know, like what brings you out of that being upset? What makes you feel good? What makes you smile? What makes you laugh? You know, and I feel like that is there's something you need to look at when it comes to that. So like if it's like, for example, if you like if you're really feeling down in the dumps and like you look up like videos on like animals and like really happy sweet moments, maybe that's what you need in your life, is an animal, and have your own happy sweet moments with them. I heard somebody's jealous of the relationships that somebody can form so easily. You know, you can form those relationships just as easily too. It may not be on the same kind of level, but it'll be on your level with that person, and it'll be your different kind of, you know, connection. All right, I'm going to jump into what is holding you back. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. Today's still action. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix everyone. Today's mantra: I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. So I do feel like you need to kind of set boundaries with somebody. Maybe it's this person that you're jealous of. Maybe I feel like maybe you need to set some higher boundaries with this person, and you need to realize that you are absolutely worth whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you truly wish. You absolutely deserve it. There's no reason why you shouldn't have it. Like, the only thing that is stopping you from having it is your own self-doubt, your own belief that you don't deserve it, which I think you just need to take a step back and you need to like rethink, hey, I absolutely deserve this. This is for me. This is my thing. You know, like, because you need to take care of yourself. Like, you need to take care of yourself in relationships too. Don't forget who you are, because you are very important. You're very unique. Nobody can be like you. But I do feel like you need to like strengthen some boundaries with some people that are around you and not feel so jealous of what they have, because I feel like you have just as much as that person has, just may not be what they have, you know. And what is it that they have that you want anyways? The things that you need to embody in order to get over or to get past this. You have inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident and you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. You may have two people that you're very close to. You may need to set boundaries with one or both of them, because I feel like one of them is trying to push you towards something that you may not be interested in. I feel like the other one's with you, they're always supporting you, but the other person might actually kind of like push you towards certain things that you may not feel is right for you. You also have old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. I am seeing a lot of you need to have more confidence in yourself. You need to see how beautiful and how gorgeous you are. Like, beautiful and gorgeous on the inside as well, not just the outside. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want so you can create your dreams. I feel like I think you're not really sure on what it is that you want to happen for your dreams, or you're not sure on how to make those dreams come true. So maybe take a moment and think about what it is that you really want, and whatever that dream is, do some research on it. You know, doing a little research brings that dream a little bit closer to you. You might need to do something a little more practical than you had realized. But if you focus on what you really want and you take the steps you need to, you can make that happen. And I love how in this card, because I did say take the steps, because there are steps right here walking into the unknown, but this is like a dream come true. And like this is a jaguar. Yeah. This jaguar is on its way to this spot and knows that they can make it happen. Next we'll move into who's coming towards you and why. We have Libra, Capricorn, and Aries. Somebody is going to express love to you. They may send you a message. They want you to know that they're thinking about you. You will also be receiving some... Like, I feel like somebody's coming towards you, and I feel like it's like to help you move on, to give closure on something as well. But I feel like you're going to be moving on from a situation, or maybe even this person that sends you a love call. And you're also going to be going on a date, or you may be asked on a date. You may set a date, but you're going to be meeting somebody new that you have a romantic interest in. That will be happening this month. You may not go on a date with them right away, but I do see date here, so that makes me think you might go on a date, or you may set a date to go out with them. It may not be it might be more towards the end of the month. It could be the middle of the month, so like maybe the date won't be till April or something. Is kind of what I'm getting, but you will be meeting somebody. You'll definitely be interested in them. And your advice when it comes to this situation is a time for healing. A win-win outcome is forecast. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and it's time to take action. So when it comes to one of these people that you, I feel like if you have interest in this person, just go ahead and go for it. You know, you got to take the action. You have to know that there's the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I do feel like there is closure coming for you that you really needed. You need to realize that there's a win-win outcome, that things are going to happen for you the way that it's going to be a good thing. Things are going to be happening for you the way that you need them to, or the way that they should be. But you also need to realize that you're also still healing, you know, so this may not all come until like I said originally, like the end of the month. And I feel like it's because right now you're healing from the things that you need to in order to get what it is that you want, you desire. Your angel advice is your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So like if you don't have children, that's okay. They're just letting you know that if you had children in a past life, or if you have decided not to have children in this life, that they're okay, that they're safe, that it's okay that you're not doing this. You also have, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits yourself as well as others. So I do feel like you're a very powerful being. You're very loving, and I feel like you have this way of being powerful for yourself and for others as well. But like I'm seeing somebody that does a lot for others, but does a lot for themselves as well. They make their dreams happen. It's not just helping other people make their dreams come true. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So whatever it is that you're questioning yourself on, you just need to ask yourself, does it take me closer to where I want to go, closer to my divine purpose, closer to my dream, or does it take me further away from it? And then base your decision on that. You have new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So I do feel like you're having a lot of spiritual experiences that are really changing the way that you view things and yourself as well. And I do feel like this is also opening up spiritual gifts that you didn't realize that you had, and you're starting to learn how to use them a lot more than you once had. And then you have, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So if you've been thinking about somebody that had passed on, you've been thinking about them a lot, and you've been wondering how they are, they're okay, they're fine, they love you. go ahead and live your life. They understand that that's what you need to do and they want you to. Don't worry about them. Then from my advice cards, you have create something your soul needs it. So this month you'll be creating something. It could be like some kind of an art project, or it could be whatever it is. You may create pretty much. I also heard like there's something that you create that your soul's been like craving, needing. You could even write a book or a story. Predictions coming true. Prepare yourself. You are powerful. So you may have said something was going to happen or predicted something happening, and you're going to see it happening. And that's something you're going to be realizing, that you're very powerful and you didn't really quite realize it. Just because someone is mean to you doesn't mean you should be mean back. So if somebody's being an asshole to you, and this is funny because I had this in the last reading, so you might be drawn to pile 2. You might want to check that out. But just because someone is mean to you doesn't mean that you need to be mean back, okay? The reason that person could be mean to you is because they could have shit their pants. They could have shit running down their thighs and their ass right now, and it's really embarrassing for them to talk to you at this moment because it has something going on. They could have recently just had somebody die, so they could have just found out that they have cancer and they're really upset about it and bitter. And I understand that they should not be taking it on other people, you know? But that's just not how people always think, and, you know, that's not how people are, you know? So just because they're being mean to you doesn't mean be mean back. Be nice, be kind, be smile. Maybe even give them a compliment, because it might throw them off and it may make their day even better, so that they may be nice to the next person they come across. And then you have someone is lying to you. So there is someone around you that is lying to you, and it may be and I feel like it's something really big. And then you have change way of thinking. You deserve love. You are worthy. So I do feel like you have somehow over the years or over your lifetime, you've like told yourself you don't deserve love. You don't deserve this kind of love, but you absolutely do. And you need to change that thought process. You need to say every single morning when you get in the mirror, if this is for you, I deserve love. I am worthy of love. I am absolutely worthy of my dreams. I can make things happen. I am worthy of this money coming towards me. Like whatever it is that you need to, you might want to try to look in the mirror a little bit more often and say things to yourself, some self-affirmations. Twin flame connection, an intense moment. So there, it is kind of interesting because you did have like a love call or a date. I do feel like there could be like a twin flame or a soulmate connection that comes in, and you have a very intense moment with somebody. It may not be somebody you really expected, but I do feel like there's like a very intense moment for you, and you may question if this person is your twin flame, if you're connected in some kind of way, and the answer is yes. You know, like if you feel it, if there's such an intense moment between the both of you, like an intense eye contact moment or just an intense moment with them, I feel like you will know instantly, and you should know that this is the one you think it is. And you have practice self-care. Take care of yourself because no one else will. And I think I did say that earlier. You know, you got to remember to take care of yourself because nobody else is going to do it. The only person that will ever take care of you fully into how much you need it will be you. You are the only one that knows these answers, the only one that knows what you need. So you need to take more care of yourself so that, you know, you can be healthy and you can be ready for this when it comes in for you. The songs that you will be hearing this month is Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. I Just Don't Know What to Do With Myself by the White Stripes. Complicated by Avril Lavigne. Pressure by Paramore. Hello by Adele. Stubborn Love by the Lumineers. Love the Way You Lie by Eminem and Rihanna. Criminal by Fiona Apple. Hate the Way by G-Eazy and Black Bear. Dawn Falls High by MGK. Remember Everything by Five Finger Death Punch. Dancing on My Own by Callum Scott. It's My Life by Bon Jovi. It's my life and it's now or never. Sorry. It's Been a While by Stains. Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. Monster by Paramore. Pretty Woman Walking Down the Street. Oh Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. And Forget Me Too by MGK. All right, so these are your songs that you may hear during this month. If you like to let me know how this resonates, or if you just want to let me know by hitting that like button, let me know in the or hit that like button, or let me know in the comments below how this resonates with you. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. Or if you'd like to check out more videos, go ahead on my channel. I said like my 5, please subscribe. But that's all I've got for you. I hope this was helpful. I really do. But that's all I've got for you. So I'm going to go now. So may we meet again. Bye.